If you've never asked yourself, or if you've never wondered, why do organizations or companies advertise? Well, don't worry, because on today's video, I'm going to tell you exactly why, right? I also want us to understand exactly what is advertising. What is up, boys and girls? Welcome to TVET Tutorials. My name is Doc, and I am back. Yes, I am back with another video for you guys. So, exactly what is advertising and what are the purposes of organizations advertising? First, let's look at what advertising is, right? So advertising refers to the strategic communication and promotion of products, services, ideas, or brands to a target audience through various media channels, right? Say for an example, I have a company and my company is making cars, right? There would be three main reasons why I would be advertising, right? So if I advertise, it means I take this car that I just created and then I let people know that, hey, I am here, I created a car, you guys can come and buy the car from me. You understand that? That is advertising, when you have to let people know of your product or your service or your idea or your message or whatever the case may be, right? That is advertising. So the first reason why organizations or companies advertise is informative advertising, right? So informative advertising is focused on providing information about a product, service, or idea to the target audience. The primary goal is to educate consumers about the features, benefits, and use of the advertised offering, right? So informative advertising basically means that my company just created a new car, right? So we want to let people know about this new car that we just created, right? So that would be one of the reasons why we would advertise, right? If the product is new, it's mostly informative advertising is mostly used on new products, right? When you have to introduce your product or your service or your new service into into society, right? So you would advertise for that purpose or for that reason, right? The other purpose is persuasive advertising. Persuasive advertising aims to persuade or influence the audience's attitudes, beliefs, and behaviors. Instead of just providing information, this type of advertising seeks to create emotional connections, address consumer needs, and convince them to take specific actions such as making a purchase or changing their preferences, right? Uh, I remember when I was young, I've made this instance before in my video. I remember when I was young, there were times when in the morning, when I prepared for school in the morning, I would see maybe an advertisement in the morning about this other new mop where you don't have to use your hands to dry it up. You just pull a lever and everything is so simple. You understand? Persuasive advertisements are like that. They sort of like put you in a position where you think about changing from maybe one brand to another brand because this brand is being advertised as being better. You understand? So if maybe you want to change your target audiences, or you want to influence their opinions to change into buying your products, you would be advertising for this reason, to persuade them. You understand? And then the last purpose or reason is reminder advertising, right? Reminder advertising is used to maintain a brand's presence in the minds of consumers who are already familiar with the product or service. The goal is to reinforce brand recognition and keep the brand or product relevant in the consumer's consideration set, right? Now, in the event where we have been, back to my example where I have a company that makes cars, in an event where maybe we've been creating cars for quite a number of years, right? If we would advertise a car under this circumstance, would be to remind people that, hey, we still make these cars, they are still there, you guys can still buy them. You understand? So those are the three main purposes of advertising, and that is all for today's video. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're watching this video and you still haven't subscribed, come on, man, click on that subscribe button, click on that bell icon so that you get instant notifications for every time we drop new content. You do not want to miss out. All the links to our socials are right up here, so do make sure that you check that out. Communicate with us. If you want to see a specific video, you can put in a video request right here and we will make it happen. As I always say, Bafetu, for myself and my team at TV Tutorials, yes.